I had been excited to introduce my fiancée, Maya, to everyone in my life. We had been together for 3 years, and the engagement had been recent. Everywhere I went, family dinners, work events, even casual get-togethers, I proudly introduced her as my future wife. But one evening, after a small gathering at my apartment, she stopped me mid-sentence, a hint of frustration in her eyes. "Stop introducing me as your future wife," she said quietly but firmly. "It makes me look like, I don't know, like I belong to you or something. It feels possessive, James." I froze, not sure what to say. "What do you mean?" "We're engaged. That's what people say in these situations." Maya shook her head, looking uncomfortable. "It's not about the engagement. It's about how it comes across. You say it like a title, like you're claiming me in front of everyone. I'm more than that, James. I'm me. And I want people to see me first, not just as your fiancé." Her words hit me harder than I expected. I had thought I was being romantic, proud, even celebratory. I had never considered that it might feel possessive or diminish her identity. I felt a pang of guilt. I didn't mean that," I said, trying to find the right words. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us." "I know," she replied, softening slightly. "But there's a difference between pride and ownership. When you introduce me like that, it feels like my individuality disappears. And it's not fair to me, or to how people perceive me." I sat down, processing her words. I realized she was right. In my eagerness to show the world how happy I was, I had overlooked how she felt. I had assumed that everyone would see it as a celebration of love, but I hadn't stopped to consider her perspective. "I'm sorry, Maya," I said earnestly. "I didn't see it that way. I just wanted to show everyone how much you mean to me. But I understand now that it matters how you feel too." She smiled faintly, a mixture of relief and gratitude. "Thank you for understanding. That's all I wanted. I want people to know me for who I am, not just as an extension of you." From that moment on, I made a conscious effort to change. At family dinners, I introduced her by name first, mentioning her achievements, her work, and her passions. At work events, I highlighted her accomplishments and personality before talking about our engagement. Slowly, I noticed the difference, not just in how others responded, but in how she responded to me. She was more relaxed, more confident, more herself. One evening, at a friend's wedding, I introduced her differently than I ever had before. "This is Maya," I said proudly. "She's a brilliant architect, a talented painter, and the most thoughtful person I know. And I'm lucky to call her my fiancée." Her eyes softened, and she leaned slightly toward me. "That's perfect," she whispered. In that moment, I realized that love isn't just about showing the world how proud you are of someone. It's about respecting their identity, their autonomy, and their voice. It's about balancing pride with empathy, celebration with understanding. Over time, this small change strengthened our relationship more than I could have imagined. Our bond grew deeper because we weren't just partners. We were two individuals who valued each other's identity, each other's perspective, and each other's happiness. Looking back, I'm grateful she spoke up. That simple, honest request transformed not just the way I introduced her to the world, but the way I understood what it truly means to love someone. And now, every time I introduce Maya, I make sure she feels seen, heard, and celebrated, not just as my fiancée, but as the incredible person she is.